Hi lock lovers, are you guys going to assess your locks for the new year and see maybe something else different that you're going to do with it? For instance, I did in my last video my everyday curl routine, and I was speaking to my sister and she made me realize that, you know, the curls that I had, yes, they were curled nicely, but it made my hair look really droopy and lank and limp. So I'm planning to make small changes for the new year. I know I just filmed my everyday routine and now I have to update it already, but change is good. But instead of curling just say 3/8 of the locks, I'm going to curl maybe, I'm going to curl maybe 3/4 of the locks like I did today. Just as an example, I mean, it's still, it could be a little bit more full and bouncy, but for someone who does curls like every single day, I think this will be a good compromise. So I get a little bit more body without compromising my roots, because as I said, I have very fine hair, and that all that tension on the root, constantly twisting and pulling, I know for myself it's hereditary. I don't want to mess with that because I don't want balding, thinning. And I think I'm going to talk about that in another video, the causes of hair loss. But I also wanted to update my styles. As my sister was telling me, sometimes I look outdated because of my hairstyles. I just tend to wear them down or maybe in some sort of wrap, but I'm going to compromise like I did with this hairstyle. I have I braided like a sort of braided swoop crown. I pinned it up at the side, and then I have just curls on either side. Now I know that I'm very aware that if I were to twist the sides, it would look really neat and more modern and fresh, but I'm not willing to compromise the sides of my hair, so this is what it's going to be for now. This is what I'm going to be working with. So I'm trying to look a little bit more fresh for the new year, and I'd like to know, what are you guys doing? And for newbies, are you guys, if you have new locks, are you going to plan to wash a little bit more often? Because as you know, if you want your locks to lock up a little faster, your hair has to be super clean. It's going to lock up whether you have dirt in it or whatever, but clean locks are healthy locks, and healthy locks, clean locks, lock up faster. And as you know, there are several ways of washing new locks, starter locks. And one of the most effective ways is to use the stocking cap, or to use a child's lace stocking over your head, concentrating on the scalp. You're going to cleanse the scalp with a shampoo, as long as it's residue free, it doesn't contain conditioners or waxes or parabens. You water it down with some water, dilute it, and you apply it, concentrating mostly on the scalp, massaging it in, and you're washing it out with the stocking cap or the child's lace stocking over your head. You're washing it out, and it's that simple. It's not that difficult. When you take it out, when you take that stocking cap or lace cap off, you still have a clean scalp, and the lock itself is not very disturbed. You may have a little bit of frizzies, but you just twine that around the lock that is forming, and you're good to go. Also for the new year, for myself, I am planning to try not to get too much conditioner on the first third of my locks. Why? Because that hair already has its own conditioning agents in it already. It makes its own natural conditioners as it is. Of course you need to condition your hair, but the first third of your hair does not need as much as the oldest part of your hair, which is the ends. So I plan to not do it at all, not condition it at all, only because I know that some of the conditioner that I'm putting on the latter part of my locks is going to rub off anyway onto this first third, and I don't want the conditioner to go there, because that makes your hair look limper and flatter, and especially as your hair grows longer, you don't want that limp flat look. You want it to look full and nice. And I assessed myself, I looked at my hair, and yes, they do look lank and tend to drop, and the weight, not the weight, but the length of it, because my hair isn't heavy, the length of it, you know, pulls it down as it is. So I am going to do that for the new year, try to condition less for the first third, and see how that goes. And I hope your locks flourish, flourish, flourish for the new year. Okay, lock lovers, until next time, bye.